everyone! My name is Fabiana da Silva Boyce, and I'm here today to talk about a topic that I love, which is love. But the kind of love that I will be trying to talk about today is love yourself, the importance of loving yourself constantly, right? I just think that we are constantly thinking about how we can make sure that the others around us are okay, that they are happy, right? But it's important to remind that if you're not happy with yourself and if you're not taking actions to ensure that you are loved by you, not by others, it's not gonna happen, right? So I truly believe that one of the ways that we can achieve happiness is when we are happy with ourselves first. And when I think about that, when I reflect about what does it really mean, right, to love yourself, and what it comes to my mind is that loving yourself is like putting yourself first. And it's so hard to do it because sometimes when we think about it, it's like, am I being selfish when I'm thinking about myself? And the answer is no. If you need to be selfish to love yourself, I truly believe you're doing the right thing. So when you think about what loving yourself means, I always want to believe that love means action, right? And when you think about that, like, what does it really mean? You can't really put yourself first if you're not acting on it. So I truly believe that in order to make sure that you're loving yourself, you need to take some actions so that you can be happy. So just to give you guys an example, right? When I was diagnosed with cancer, my mom decided to leave her life in Brazil and come all the way to the United States to take care of me. She could have been in Brazil and just say, well, I love you, I hope you're okay, I hope you get better, I'll be here praying, sending good vibes. But she chose to act on it. And to me, that was one of the biggest proof of love that I have ever had in my life. So I would say that we need to do the same for ourselves. Sometimes we need to do crazy things so that we don't give up on ourselves. And I would say that just a simple example. Every time when it comes to the end of the year, we always think about our resolutions. Sometimes we add, I want to lose weight, I want to find love, I want to be successful, whatever you think. But people usually don't think about the second part. In order to lose weight, you need to act. In order to find love, you need to make space for this person to appear in your life. In order to be successful, you need to make sure that this becomes more concrete. What do you mean by that, right? Successful in what? So I always believe that when it comes to resolutions, even though we just have like people usually put number 1, 2, 3, I always believe that it should have a second column. And in the second column, people should put how they are going to achieve it. So just giving an example that happened to me, right? I always wanted to be to exercise more, always. But having a hectic schedule, I really couldn't do it. And I started reflecting on it and meditating, like, what's really stopping me? And being a girl from Brazil, all the weather, it's so cold out there. And then I realized that it's not the weather that it was stopping me. It was myself, right? I chose to live in the United States. I chose to live in New York. So there's no way that the weather is gonna change for me so that I can start exercising or walking. So I made a commitment to myself and I started walking. Didn't matter if it was 15 minutes every day, 30 minutes every day, 1 hour. It didn't matter, but I had to make that responsibility and that commitment with myself so that I could get somewhere, right? There's no results in life if you don't take action. So you want to graduate from school, you have to go to school. You have to attend classes. You have to participate. That's how life is all about. So when it comes to self-love, I truly believe that it has to be the same way. You need to start thinking about what actions am I taking so that I can show myself that I love myself. I would say that with this example of a simple example of like starting to exercise, we can reflect on what else we can do. I guess something also that we have to take in consideration is that our biggest enemy is right over here, our mind, right? So in this case of exercising, when I was impeding myself from working out or from walking, it was not really the weather, it was myself, right? So I decided to act on it. I also think that you need to be kind to yourself, right? And being kind to others is so important. And I think that in our lives, we are constantly taught to love others, but then you have to think about what are you gonna do to love yourself. And I guess to close this, what I would like to emphasize is that none of us came here for nothing. We all came here on earth for a reason, right? And I believe that you can't really have different results if you keep on acting the same way. So if you like this message, feel free to please subscribe or share it with your friends.